Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to All About Indy with RacerHistorian. Today we'll be talking about the children's of Alabama Indy Grand Prix and more about the Long Beach race, the Indy 500 Open Test, and other racing news from IndyCar and Indy Next. So let's talk about the Long Beach race. Kyle Kirkwood ended the Pelot streak and won, so congratulations to him on that. It was a really good race. I think St. Pete was better, but I know that the Long Beach race was better than Thermal. And we have some pretty good racing news for today. So as we get to practice one here for Barber, the results have already been in. It was yesterday they did practice one. Marcus Ericsson was on top with Alex Palou in second, Colton Herta in third, Will Power in fourth, Alexander Rossi in fifth, Joseph Newgarden in sixth, Devlin Francesco in seventh, Scott McLaughlin in eighth, Nolan Siegel in ninth, Scott Dixon in 10th, Kyle Kirkwood in 11th, Santino Ferrucci in 12th, Christian Lundgaard in 13th, Pato O'Ward in 14th, Louis Foster in 15th, Marcus Armstrong in 16th, Felix Rosenqvist in 17th, Graham Rahal in 18th, Connor Daly in 19th, Christian Rasmussen in 20th, Callum Ayala in 21st, David Malukas in 22nd, Marinus VK in 23rd, Stingray Robb in 24th, Kiffin Simpson in 25th, Robert Schwartzman in 26th, and Jacob Abel in 27th. Practice 2 just happened, and I think the results came out. So, David Malukas on top with Alex Palou in second again, Christian Lundgaard in third, Will Power in fourth, Louis Foster in fifth, Scott McLaughlin in sixth, Robert Schwartzman in seventh, Santino Ferrucci in eighth, Kyle Kirkwood in ninth, Connor Daly in 10th, Marinus VK in 11th, Christian Rasmussen in 12th, Devlin DeFrancesco in 13th, Nolan Siegel in 14th, Callum Ayala in 15th, Alexander Rossi in 16th, Colton Herta in 17th, Jacob Abel in 18th, Felix Rosenqvist in 19th, Marcus Ericsson in 20th, Kiffin Simpson in 21st, Marcus Armstrong in 22nd, Scott Dixon in 23rd, Graham Rahal in 24th, Stingray Robb in 25th, Pato O'Ward in 26th, and Joseph Newgarden in 27th. So qualifying has not happened yet. Round 1, Group 1, starts at 2:35, so that's like in about 2 hours or something. But I'll have the qualifying results in the posts, so if you want to take a look at that. Indy Next is back racing at Barber as well, so they've had practice 1 and practice 2 as well. Dennis Hauger was on top, Kel Collette in second, Josh Pearson in third, Luke Hughes in fourth, Salvador de Alba in fifth, James Rowe in sixth, Tommy Smith in seventh, Callum Hedge in eighth, Max Taylor in ninth, Ricardo Escato in 10th, Sebastian Murray in 11th, Miles Rowe in 12th, Bryce Aaron in 13th, Jordan Missig in 14th, Evagris Papasavis in 15th, Jack William Miller in 16th, Niels Coolin in 17th, Liam Skeets in 18th, Nolan Allier in 19th, and Haley Diggin in 20th. And for practice 2, Dennis Hauger was also on top, with Caracola in second again, Salvador de Alba in third, Luke Hughes in fourth, Miles Rowe in fifth, Callum Hedge in sixth, Ricardo Escato in seventh, Jordan Missig in eighth, Max Taylor in ninth, Sebastian Murray in 10th, Evagris Papasavis in 11th, James Rowe in 12th, Josh Pearson in 13th, Bryce Aaron in 14th, Niels Coolin in 15th, Tommy Smith in 16th, Liam Skeets in 17th, Nolan Allier in 18th, Jack William Miller in 19th, and Haley Diggin in 20th. Qualifying for them starts on 1:30, so it's about probably 30 minutes from now. So I'll also put the qualifying results in the posts for Indy Next as well. If you didn't know, I got new headphones, so I'm using these for now. Alex Palou is obviously a good person, a pretty good driver. Obviously, Kyle Kirkwood up there, Scott McLaughlin's up there. Who do I think is going to win? It's going to be between probably Palou and, I'll say, Christian Lundgaard. I think he can win. I think Alex Palou is probably going to win. I want Dixon to win. I'm a huge Dixon fan if you didn't know, and a Palou fan as well, but I think Christian Lundgaard could win it. Alex Palou, Scott McLaughlin, any of the Penske's, the Ganassis, the McLarens are obviously up there, even the Andretti's too. So let's go to some news. We got a lot of news, more than we've ever had, I think, before. So we're going to talk about Long Beach here. Long Beach delivered a year-on-year TV audience gain delivered an audience of 552,000 viewers on Fox. Last year on NBC's USA channel, 307,348 were watching. They has long reached attendance record actually, so new record for the attendance at the race. 200,000 were about 200,000 were there. Last year, about 194,000 were there. So now let's move to the Indy 500 Open test. I watched some of the tests. Fox has also confirmed their 100 Days to Indy stuff. Chip Ganassi Racing IndyCar trading cards are coming back for this year. A lot of liveries have been unveiled for the Indy 500. For the first Open test, Scott Dixon was first in there. Kyle Larson and Takuma Sato both wrecked, and Alex Palou led. And Felix Rosenqvist got second there in the final test session. IMS Museum has acquired 14 race cars from Chip Ganassi Racing. Ray Hall, Letterman, Lanigan Racing are building a new car after Takuma Sato's wreck. I saw the wreck and it was pretty bad. So he's okay, which is a good thing. His wreck was about 94 Gs, which is pretty amazing. Alex Palou is using the DHL livery for Barber, but using the HRC. The day has been confirmed for next year's St. Petersburg Grand Prix. It'll be the start of the season again. The weekend should be February 27th to March 1st. And then the second race will be the inaugural IndyCar Grand Prix of Arlington, March 13th to March 15th. Where I saw something that the Air McLaren hospitality tent was like a little ripped from the storms there. So I could look at the radar here for Birmingham, Alabama. There was like a little rain during practice 2 earlier. Pato Award wrecked, and as well as Marcus Ericsson. I think we should be good. I'm not sure though. Alabama's looking pretty good right now, so that should be good for the race tomorrow, unless if it changes. So I don't know about that. Let's go back to any next. Jonathan Brown has stepped down from the Ganassi seat after some budget issues. So Bryce Aaron has moved from HMD to Ganassi for the rest of the season. Bryce Aaron will be filled in by Evagris Papasavas for the rest of the season as well. I think that's it. So thank you guys for watching so much. So the next race is the Santiago Grand Prix, Indianapolis Road Course. It's on May 10th, which is a Saturday, and usually I film on Saturdays. I won't be filming that day. I'll be filming the day before, Friday, May 9th. I'll be recording. I'll also be going to that race too, so I can't wait to go there. So tune in May 10th for the Santiago Grand Prix on Fox. Tune in tomorrow for the Children's of Alabama Indy Grand Prix and the Indy Next race tomorrow. I think Indy Next is on FS1 tomorrow at 11:35 in the morning, and IndyCar will be on Fox at 1:30. So tune in tomorrow for that. Tune in May 9th, which is on Friday, for the next episode of the podcast. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.